Hello, and welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. We have a fun day today. We are trying the 4 mystery flavors from Mountain Dew. Of course, 3 of them got revealed in the past. One will be revealed on Halloween Day. So just get ready for that. I believe probably 12 p.m. on Halloween we'll get that announcement. A lot of people think it's actually going to be finally they're going to have the brand name attached to it. We shall see. But we are going to feature that drink in this review because, you know, you got to go all out, right? But yeah, I don't remember if I've had candy corn. I think I did, but I wasn't reviewing sodas at that point. I hadn't gotten into it till my buddy Michael, shout out Michael, got me into it when they did Merry Mashup. And from there, I've been reviewing Dew consistently. So very exciting stuff. Dew is a very exciting brand, and I love doing these reviews. So also stay tuned for my Crumble mystery review. I'm excited for that. It's not a very exciting cookie, but the context behind it has me just going wild. So we're gonna try our best to get this thumbnail posed for. But a lot of people seem to love 2019 and 2020. A lot of people seem to hate last year's, and this year's I see a great divide. I would say this year's could even be debatably worse than last year's, or really the same, but with a sour twist. So really, you know, it's intriguing to say the least. I'm trying to think of how the thumbnail works here, because I want to get it in order. So if it flips, because it'll flip, right? Yeah, it flips over. So we want to start from here to there, right? Yeah, because y'all read from left to right. Then it's good. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hold the other 2 as well, or try to. I mean, we got a big bottle to kind of deal with, so just bear with me real quick. But yeah, oof. Okay, maybe I use my less dominant hand to get a hold of these first, and then use my more dominant hand to get a hold of the other 2. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Ooh, gotta flip that around. But yeah, exciting stuff. I'm sorry it takes so much effort. Ooh, and that's all slipping. Best I could do, right? Best I can do. Well, I can try and move this a little bit. Oh, the struggles of filled hands and a filled heart for this review. Oh, all right, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. We're gonna have to do that. But yeah, excited is an understatement. I know I just spent 3 minutes just talking, and I know you probably lost me, or I've lost you. But let's jump in. If you'll hit that subscribe button and comment on this video, I would appreciate it. Likes are much appreciated too. So, of course, we're going to start with 2019 candy corn. A lot of people didn't think this tasted like candy corn. They thought Skittles. And then next year it was like, wham, here's Skittles. So it's going to be interesting trying all these side by side. I still do get that fruity taste to it. But now that I know that it's candy corn, it does have that flavor. And it's enjoyable. Because it's like a mix of like lemon, lime, and candy corn. That's interesting. There's a reason why people thought it was Skittles. Because Skittles has that fruity, chalky flavor to it. But you can definitely, like, knowing that it's candy corn, you can kind of get that out of there. And I like this quite a bit. There's a reason why people love 2019. The flavor works well. I just wish it had less fruity notes and actually completely represented candy corn to its fullest potential. Yeah, I can rock with that. I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's very solid. The flavor's interesting, it's unique, and it's just flat out enjoyable. So, 2020. Now I got candy corn kind of. I didn't even show off the haunted house here. Look at that. That's very cool, right? 2020. Got some ghouls, some ghosts of some sort. But this was Skittles. Spoiler alert. Now we're gonna. Well, you know, they didn't call it Skittles, but it's their off-brand version of Skittles, right? Oh. Now, this was a crowd favorite. And it doesn't taste a whole lot different than candy corn. But you don't have that signature candy corn flavor. You get a Skittles flavor. And it works. It tastes good. It's very fruity. It's got some tropical bite to it. Of course, naturally, Mountain Dew has lime in it. So, you know, the fact that Skittles brought back the lime Skittle really matches up with the vibe, right? I wouldn't call it a top tier Dew. I was actually thinking about giving this a 9 because I think the flavor really does vibe well. But I would probably give it 8.5. And I don't even remember what I gave it 2 years ago. You know, I was newer to trying Dew, so it wasn't really my specialty of trying to enjoy the flavor. I just get distracted by how sweet it was. Now I've kind of just adjusted myself to it. And I think this is a very good flavor. But for what it is, you know, there are so many Dew flavors out there, I can't give it higher than 8.5. But I do like it more than candy corn. So I will say that. Okay, moving on to what people honestly did not love. You only get one can. I did not specify. You get one can of this. You get 3 cans of 2020. You get 2 cans of 2019. So it all works out really well. It all makes sense. This one's like a graveyard. So you get a graveyard here. Very interesting. Now they said these are like fruit chews. So I wouldn't discredit the fact that it could also, you could also debate that it's Laffy Taffy. But that's what my guess was back when it came out. But, you know, we're going with Starburst these days, right? And I can definitely understand why people don't like this as much. It's got this really tangy flavor that makes it less enjoyable than what we had with Skittles. Almost like a bubblegum-esque kind of thing, which is, you know, you got fruit chews, they're not far off from bubblegum. And I feel like I gave this like a 7 last year, and I would still give it a 7 now. There's nothing overly special about it, but it's fine. All right, so finally, we've got Voo Dew 4. We tried this before, and I think I gave it like a 6.5, something like that, and you know, it wasn't anything overwhelmingly great to me. It hit the flavor well, and that would be my guess is Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, I think I do truly like that less than Voo Dew 3. I do. I think it's even more, I guess, putrid in a way. Not putrid, but it's even more artificially off-putting. Like, it's interesting, it's intriguing, and I can enjoy it for a few sips. And I did drink the whole first bottle I had back when this dropped. but it's just, I don't know. It's not something I'm gonna wake up and say, wow, this is the Dew I want to drink today, folks. No, it's a one and done for me. The only reason I did a second one is because we got Ghosts of Voo Dew Pass. So I stick with what I gave it, a 6.5. I can't give it too low of a ranking because I do enjoy the fact that it does master that flavor, that Sour Patch Kid flavor. But who in their right mind would just sit there and say, oh, I would love to drink this all day long? No. I could drink a Skittles Mountain Dew all day long. I could drink that candy corn one with the flavor profile it's got. The Starburst one, I tried to do a mixed drink with it. Oh, God, that was regretful. And this would be too. This would definitely be regretful if I tried to make a mixed drink with it. I don't think any of them would do good with a mixed drink, but at least some of them I can tolerate throughout and be like, oh, that's really good. But that's just me. But anyways, have you tried the new Ghost? Well, no, have you tried all of these flavors? And what's your favorite so far? How I would rank them is we would put 2020 at top, 2019 second, 2021 third, and I would put this year's last. So hopefully next year we get a really banging flavor. But it's always fun, regardless of if it's a great flavor or not. But hopefully next year they go over the top. Other than that, I will see y'all around.